Hello everybody, my name is Mark. We're back playing Clair Obscur Expedition 33, climbing the Reacher. I have to imagine we just came off this platform, so we're going this way. It has been a few days since I played last. I'm looking to build up a bit of a backlog and hopefully finish the game, and then I'll release them all to the channel. Instead of just releasing some videos piecemeal as I find the time. That doesn't feel great for the Let's Play. That's neither here nor there.
Good stuff.
Protecting tint. Healing tints also apply shell. That seems pretty cool. You don't necessarily want to rely on healing tints. She kind of needs her AP. Sniper is nice. I really like Sniper. These are all really good. We're at the point where like every picto we find is amazing. Let's just make him a super shell build. We were just kind of cycling through that other option there, energizing gradient or whatever. Verso pretty hurt. Looking worse for wear. Looks like we have a collector or whatever up ahead. Let me just rest up. I should have done that perhaps at the end of the last video or the start of this one. But hey, we're still here. 9 points. Let's go. We have 9 points. Let's go through. Gotta play the same game though, where I gotta figure out what I want to be doing with these points. It seems like she goes really well with speed. She is the fastest character, actually. Well, yeah, with the pictos. Sorry, I'm just like cycling through, trying to figure out what the right numbers are. We want her to non-stop crit still because I didn't commit those points at all. I guess I accidentally did it in there. Because she has that one ability where if she crits, she doesn't consume. Oh, we only have 3 points. Something like this. Now we do want more points into damage because we have limit broke everyone too. Definitely want a 50% crit chance at least. Something like this, I guess? I don't know. I'm not going to think too hard about it. I already feel like I'm thinking too hard about it. He needs attack power because he's the one who... We nerfed his damage so he could go twice, basically. She doesn't necessarily need attack power, but it doesn't hurt for sure. Apparently defense might help and also increases her offensive capabilities, so maybe we do a bit of this. So why is she so slow? I guess she just doesn't have the pictos other people do. Minoko's pretty slow. He's such a tank, though. It's kind of crazy. We could just do this. It's a little bit of speed. Look, I just didn't want to think about it too hard. There was potential for a new skill for someone, right? That's pretty cool. This could be a good... Oh, and you play a second turn. That could be really good. But it's low target is the problem. Or low single target. I'm intrigued. I wonder if we could fit that in somewhere. He was going to get the 10 points here. Sealed Strike. Interrupted if any damage taken. After one turn, deals extreme single target. Oh, it's like a powered up ability. Interesting. Well, I don't know if we can necessarily do anything with that then. Or want to. I mean, we could remove follow-up, but I feel like follow-up's just nuts with our current build. We can't... It doesn't make any sense to do that. Actually, in fact, with our current build, I don't think Steel Strike is really good for him at all. It would be sick to get rid of one of these, like, Searing Bond or something like that. but because it's kind of do the same effect. That said, I don't know how good this Card Weaver really is going to be, because it doesn't even apply Foretell, it just propagates it. So now that I'm looking at it, I don't even think I want that. So we just got 2 skills we're not really going to use. But guess what? We weren't going to use any of those skills anyway, so I guess I could be looking up builds, but I don't necessarily feel like I have to. Okay, it's not really a collector or whatever. I thought this was like one of the dudes that took out Gustav back in the day. It's a pretty cool design though. A gnarled watcher, we'll call it. Alright. She's got a nice scythe. The flowers on it. How do you play this game? Let's mark card. It's my current trick. She's resistant to dark, it appears. Let's see how much what we can do with Verso here. I'm gonna go for the attacker right now and save up my points. I'm at 7, 8 now. So what are we trying to do? Probably go for the break with a B. So, you know, the standard game plan that we've been running. I was gonna say, it'd be nice if we could get a mark, and we did, so now we perfect break. 58,000. Alright, now our slow little lady here. Gonna Floret Fury. 59,000. Violeur. Violeur? Probably shouldn't have been reading that. Violeur. Violeur. Oh my god, I'm trying. I swear. I'm trying to think, what does VL mean? Violeur. We'll probably go for the Sealed Fate. I missed the second one.
Let's carve a path.
Okay, so with Verso, we're gonna do his hijinks. It's at A now, and then we can attack.
Let's carve a path.
Okay, and then I'm gonna actually res up Miss Mael here. Violeur. That was way too early. Oh, what? Oh, they're blighted. I was like, why is there such low HP? Alright, Seal got her auto res, which is nice. She's Twilight mode. We'll probably do the Sealed Fate again, right? Is it just better than Phantom Blade at this point? I guess unless you have crazy amount or trying to break. I guess we were trying to break, so I mistimed that. This thing is resistant to dark too, though. She's got a Radiant attack, high physical damage. She's no longer in Virtuoso stance, which is actually really bad for us. Because we have no way of getting in there either, do we? Have I thought about this plan very much? I guess Gustav's Homage gets us in there, but she doesn't have the AP for that. That seems bad. So let's try this. This does set you in Virtuos. And it's a free attack for 20k, which is nice. And then I'm going to Mezzo Forte here. This feels better. Verso spams his buttons, gets the attack in. 13k melee. 30k damage on one turn. Just kind of spam my buttons there. It's pretty nice. I guess I should have thought about my turn a little bit more, but now we're just doing follow-up for sure. Just making sure I press the right button there. Follow-up, yeah. This might even kill it. 172,000. CL. Yeah, we've never seen these guys before. Hence me reading the name confused. What do we got here? Let's, I want to see Gustav's Homage. I don't think we've ever really seen this. Okay. We still haven't seen it. Some weird sound effects happening. That's funny. Pralim, new weapon for Lune. It's been a while since we've seen new weapons, I think. Casting a skill increases the skill damage of all other elements by 20%. Resets when casting a skill of a previous element. So you have to keep cycling through. It does lightning. On turn start, if no stains, 2 random stains are generated. +1 AP when stains are consumed. That's really interesting, especially the 2 random stains. Unfortunately, we like... Our build is so set on Trebuchem right now. Also, we should probably upgrade these. We probably have the opportunity in the resources to do so. Okay, well, that was a hard fight for sure. And there's just another one. Is there anything over here? Like, there's an item up there. Okay, yeah, there is a path over there. Because we kind of came from over over there, I believe. Did we? There's an item over there. We did come from over here. Was I just seeing, I was seeing that. Dang. Blue item in the distance, or the blue shimmer in the distance equals item in my head. We're in the clouds. Where is this going?
Useful.
Oh, there's a gestural merchant here. Wait, is this just like a way to go? Aragol, I'm so high up. I'm so high up. I want to hear his voice line again. It just sounds very weird. Got a lot of items. Holy crap. Oh, the one we have is level 10. I see. Oh, we just got that, did we not? Oh, no, we got the opposite. No, we got that. We got that. Why does it say own level 10, though? Do we not just give that to, what's his face? Minoko? I'm so confused. Protecting tint. Oh, we got protecting shell. Wait, what? Oh, that's just heal in general. Tints are different than heals. Okay. So wait, let me do the math. We actually can't afford this, I think. 53 times 3 is 190. Or 100. I'm so dumb. Sorry. 159. Plus this is 204. Oh, no, we have enough. We're just going to be pretty broke afterwards. Well, we got to fight the merchant first, because we have to figure out what he's going to sell us after. Who's crazy enough to do this? I'm recognizing 3 of our quote-unquote best characters are really hurt right now. Collect Verso. I don't know if this is the play at all, to be honest, because he has build up.
Not impressed.
He literally did 1 damage. I tried to parry, for the record. That's how that goes, generally. Let's just use this. Why didn't... I guess I let go at the last second. And you had your chance, it's now my out's turn. I want to see if her kit even flows anymore, because I did change some things. Okay, so she got hurt. It's pretty bad. It is what it is. Can we burst this? Not really. I was not ready. I don't know why. We can do this, we just need to lock in. Lock the heck in, Samurai. That's not how you lock in, by the way, but maybe we're starting. Oof. This doesn't feel like it's gonna be enough either. It's like I said, Verso has so much build-up required to make his kit work. Apparently that time was perfect. Okay, if he does the overhead slam, you have to try to parry it for sure. Let's just do this.
My turn.
Can you even break these guys?
Break.
I was gonna say, I don't see a break bar anywhere. Okay. That one's a weird dodge, but it's okay. Unfortunately, we cannot do our perfect break setup anymore. I guess unless I attack immediately, I can do it again, maybe.
My turn.
Yeah. Not the best play, maybe. But it gives us an opportunity. And now we're at S. Which means we need to melee, get our builds, our AP up. And honestly, I don't know if I want to even blow my AP on this. But I guess we might lose our follow. I mean, if we get hit, we're dying. So... just don't know if I want to consume all the AP. Let's just do 3. 52,000. That's a lot of break damage. That was a new one. I wasn't ready for that one. Let's try a CL now. I'm also just kind of also testing the bounds of our characters here.
No tricks. Take your shot.
All right, it's pretty nice.
Try me.
CL's not like the most strong, but she doesn't have any setup required really, and she kind of gets stronger throughout the fight. Is this thing? Oh, he has 3 cards still. $69,000. It's pretty nice. Getting 2 counters is also pretty key. I mean, if you got 2 counters with anyone else, they'd also be doing pretty well, probably. Unfortunately, we don't have enough AP for anything, so that feels bad. Probably have to just do an attack here with our 50 plus 50% damage. That's a hard dodge. It's just so delayed.
Oh, so be it.
If I die, so be it. You won't die, Missy. Unfortunately, we still don't have enough for Phantom Blade to try to break it.
Your fate is sealed.
Oh, that was our first non-crit this whole battle. Oh, I don't know why, but I wasn't ready for that. But she got second chance. It's over for you, bro. Well, maybe. I don't know why I went twice there. I just like attacked and got a second turn. I'm not complaining, I guess. Let's just mark card, I guess. Okay, we have sealed fate, so I think their fate is sealed. 2 minutes and 22 seconds. I'm high! Tiriso. Gain 1 rank on applying mark. Mark an enemy on base attack. Apply powerless on marking an enemy. That seems pretty sick, but again, we're kind of in a spot where we don't really need new weapons or anything. Did I do my math correctly? I did, but I don't know. We're gonna be so broke if I buy all these. I don't need to buy all these, but I don't want to come back here. What do we need money for? Anyway. Bye-bye. It's a wrench. That's actually kind of funny. Just like a two-handed wrench weapon. And a hammer. That's great. Man, we got so many new Pictos, and no one's gonna want to use them. I guess we give it a second chance. And get rid of weakness gain, even though she kind of needs it. Let's get rid of breaking attack. We'll give Mael tainted. And he still hasn't learned his protecting tint. So there's a couple tints there that I think we need to go. Why do we have no weapons for Minoko still? Gotta level his stuff up too. We probably should swap the party a little bit as well. We don't necessarily need to, I guess. But I do want to. So what we'll do is this, probably. Keep Mael in the group. I'm gonna go back up here. This area is quite a bit bigger than I expected, for sure. I'm also recognizing I'm taking it slow and trying to explore. This is gonna be a tough fight, man. Why are they making me fight 3 of these dudes? I think these enemies are making the game a little framey. I'm gonna do this, and then Fencer's Flurry. I think I need to do something like that. And then for her, I kind of also want to do something similar. We're gonna Wildfire here. This is pretty bad. I think I'm just gonna give everyone Shell. I'll be real. Okay, little glitchy. Are you kidding me? And it one-shot her.
Ready to evade.
Chessier. Okay. That's fine. It's not ideal. So we're gonna do this, I think.
Toughness of earth.
You just can't do anything about that. You literally cannot. He needs to res Mael, unfortunately. And she's still blighted.
I'm ready.
Okay, it's fine.
Oh, really?
Please survive.
Okay. He's got 1 HP. They're almost broken, not quite though. I forgot these things are buffed until you break this, right? That's the lore here. I don't like this. Wait, I can do this. It's still not great, but let's mayhem this guy. Mael goes next.
Let's spill some ink.
Okay, we got a couple breaks in there, I think. Wait, what? Becomes dangerously strong? This thing's already dangerously strong. Alright, whatever. We can Bouche Clay Fortify. Hopefully it's a temporary buff.
Please survive.
A storm is coming.
What does she got? Her third gradient? Her gradient's not great, right? Wait, can we do this? I didn't realize that's how that worked. It's kind of disappointing. Okay, it's weak to fire. At the very least. Let's just do Immolate. Oops. It's been so long since I've done Immolate, it actually was very bad there. Okay, we need the Virtuose Strike here.
On guard.
I'm just gonna reapply.
That's more like it.
I don't know how to dodge that attack at all. Something wrong with my timing. Just mayhem again.
I'm ready.
Okay. It doesn't do like crazy damage, it just blights you to infinity.
I'm ready.
She needs to do something.
Precision.
Brace yourselves.
That was crucial. Okay, she can remove her blight now, I think. Let's res Minoko. He goes. He does have Ramesir Bonk. This might be huge. This might be huge. We got a break. I just can't believe how much damage this thing does. We gotta do this roulette for a mark. We did get a mark, which means we can now mayhem.
I'm ready.
We might just keep feeding her the
You
gradients.
can't escape.
Because now this gradient is doing like 21,000.
I'm ready.
What do you mean she has no stance now? I just did the gradient that gives her a stance, did I not? Why did it seal away her stance? That's actually really bad for us.
Precision.
It only does 10k now. Also, I forgot to do the thing to get rid of her blight. Because I was too busy getting flooded.
Favorite part.
He's just gonna res my L again.
I'm better.
Man. Okay, we got some weakness in there. We can do this. This is gonna be a long fight. She needs to be healed. The problem is, I can't get her back into her stance. Alright, we can shield ourselves up, which is pretty nice.
I'm ready.
Man, it doesn't even matter if I'm gonna heal her or not. Also, oh, she can't even be healed. It's one of her things. It's one of her pictos. Man, this is not the fight. I should not have switched my party before doing this. It would have been in such a better spot if I picked... if I still had Verso here. Because yeah, and even CL. I do think those are like the best characters in the squad. Minoko is good for defensive reasons. Lune is also good and fun. Don't get me wrong. But it's hard to do anything consistent with her. Or maybe she's just like consistently not the best, but like a good source of break. Which is good, which is great even. Because I love the Mayhem build. But maybe it's time to shake that up.
Okay.
Oh man, I don't know what to do now with this little lady here. I think I need to give her an energy tint. We keep holding on because now I know how to dodge the Vieilleur's attack. Vieilleur. We're gonna Ramasir the Bonk, which does like no damage. And it's resist to dark anyway, so CL would not want to be in this fight for sure. Okay, I was gonna say, we really need her to dodge that. Okay. I was gonna say, we need a mark here. And now we can Mayhem again. Again, like we're doing the same thing over and over. It's not the most damage, but it's not insignificant. 30k is nothing, not nothing. Then now we can gradient with her, put her in Virtuous finally. Because apparently this is the only way to do so. That does 7,000 damage out of Virtuous. That's really hurting. We don't really want the high lightning damage, maybe. We could try for the mark. We have 9 points. No mark. Let's just go Fleuret Fury. Try to break.
Precision.
And also 36k damage.
Let's dance.
I thought about parrying. I'm glad I did not. This is a dodge fight if I've ever seen it.
Yes.
Just continue with the fortify. She does not have enough stains to do anything interesting, so I'm gonna just elemental trick here this time.
Elements converge.
Oh,
Minoko, parry!
wait, is it weak to lightning? Unfortunately,
Spill some ink.
Mile does not have enough points. Maybe we gotta get rid of per se. Maybe it doesn't do enough anymore. Should have parried that time, maybe. I mean, the fight's gonna be over in a moment, I think, so... We're just a little offset on our speeds. This is actually a perfect break here. This fight will be over soon. Dude, this was such a hard fight. We've been in this fight for like 10 minutes, it feels like. It is weak to lightning. Why do I think it was weak to fire?
Gune, watch out!
Is he dumb? Does he know? 63 blight on old Minoko. I am not touching that Virtuoso Strike. I think I need to keep it just in case I mess this up. Wait, so if it is weak to lightning, let's try for the mark again. No mark. Then we try Gustav's Homage. I missed the third one. 74,000. That was a hard fight. 14-minute fight. Like, I guess that sounds right. A Chassier's foot. That's what I'm talking about, Minoko. Nope. It's not at the top. What? I think I saw some there. It's not. A Chassier stabs. Deals medium single target physical damage. 2 hits. A second hit applies mark. That's pretty cool. Let's get rid of Chevalier Piercing. And a Vex Spear is, like, not good. Let's try Jar Lampstorm. Cultist Blood was also really good. But I don't know if I want to be messing with that. With this guy who has a lot of HP. We don't need to be cutting down his 20% of his HP. Man, that was one fight. That's hurting. Put a lot of effort into that. You pressed the wrong button. Listen, I'm just gonna use this. Chroma Elixir. Going up.
Perfect.
Nice.
Okay, well, we found the loots. All 2 of them. Sorry, I'm just like trying to get my bearings again. So yeah, we are done here, it looks like. Man, I can't believe how hard that fight was. I wonder how much of it is like maybe we're just a bit under leveled. What level are we? 58, 57. That was some nice chroma though, because we really did just make ourselves go broke. I had a feeling this is the way to go, so that's why I didn't take it until now. Why are we going down? Actually, this might be the place where I was like missing out an item earlier. I think it is, maybe. Okay, I'm glad to be fighting these nerds again, because holy. I just want fights I can win in like 5 minutes or less even. Like 2 minutes would be grand. 2 minutes is a good time. We're getting a little framey here, unfortunately. I might have to double check some things after this fight, because I noticed it in the last fight, but it's happening here as well. Let's go for this. Let's try the Jar Lamp Storm. That's not insignificant damage.
Your turn to shine.
Who's next? Spoon combo, unfortunately, is a little much. Oh, she doesn't have the points. I thought she would have.
Feel the burn. Finesse and precision.
Nice. Cool. Let me alt tab real quick. Double check some things. Gets a little quiet for you. Oh yeah, I do have Vegas running in the background. What was that? Hopefully it's gonna be a bit better. We'll see. If not, I might close a few more things. Alright, yes, a fight that did not take forever and a half to do. You love to see it. I think we just came from there, right? So I do think this is back where we were in the last episode. And I fell. I was like looking for the way to go. Yeah, that's the platforming segment. Below is where the manor is, the manor door. Okay, cool. Because I was really scrambling trying to find that item at the end of that episode there. When the item is right here. Question is, now what? Maybe this isn't the right way to go. What is this leading to?
Useful.
Heals 15% HP on applying a buff? That's nuts. Get rid of Greater Shell, which is great for him, even if it is only 10%. He needs Healing Boon. 15% HP? I guess, like, this is bad if we're already at full HP, but he applies buffs so often that, like, I feel like there's no way that's not going to be crazy useful. So now the question is... Oh, we're getting framey again. We're getting super framey, in fact. Sorry, I'm trying to fix things. What is this? Get rid of this. I'm sorry. What's going on here? Why is my mouse gone? No. Do not save. Okay. I feel like that actually might have helped, maybe. Okay, so this is where we came from. Again, so I think we have to go back up and then find another way. Is that what's happening here? Because I don't really want to fall. The fact that the balloons allow you to go back. Bye, friends. Like, you just leave your two buddies behind. Yeah, I don't know. I'm confused now. Back into the mists. Like, I imagine we want to go up. So if we ain't going up, then it's not the right way. I do like this area. I wish it wasn't so foggy. I absolutely understand why it is built that way. Because they don't want you like looking out and seeing everything slash nothing. And also to confuse the player a little bit for sure. There's a bit of that. Okay, this is the main path. I didn't realize there was another path over here. That was all just side stuff. Okay, I feel a bit better about fighting these guys. They resist the dark, so we don't have to worry about CL. And I think with Minoko, this might be good. I don't know if we got the first strike there. I don't think we did.
Brace yourselves.
It's kind of bad. That's good, though.
Take cover.
That's really bad.
Your turn to shine.
Okay. I risked it, but I felt like it was necessary because we need these guys to die. Apparently, the Violeur eats the weak ones, so... How are we doing this? We got 3 turns in a row. We're probably going to build up charges here, use Mayhem on the big boy. Get that break bar going a little bit. Emphasis on a little bit. He's got Gult Fury, which is not really what we're looking for. She actually is gonna have the Gustav thing. So what if we apply Mark? She's got Gustav's Homage. It's weak to lightning. It's our big burst. That's crazy damage. That's the most damage we've ever had. 370,000. It was not happy about that. Tried to kill her dead. We do get 3 unfortunate attacks in a row here. So it's gonna be kind of rough. Minoko knows what's up. Not quite as strong as Mael, though.
Careful, Mael.
Don't go for the parry. I had a feeling I had that timing right, but I'm like, just go for the dodge. It's nice that Lune doesn't have to worry about it. How do I want to do this? Let's maybe have her just take out this Munchkin. Oh, she doesn't even have the opportunity. Whatever. He can now... A Chessier stab, I guess? It's only medium physical damage. I mean, jar... Let's do the jar, maybe? I just want these guys dead. And that was one of them dead. Unfortunately, she cannot do much beyond Mezzo Forte. She's stanceless. Did I miss some there? That sucks. I think Lune might be able to get the break here. No, definitely not. That sucks. We're gonna res Minoko, which hurts. This time I went for the counter. I'm sick of this nerd. Can we just take this nerd down? Why don't we just take this nerd down? Why don't we... Anyone think of that? Just sick of the way he looks. I'm just gonna play it safe and fortify.
Go hit the back.
Again, it kind of sucks we end up using our gradient this way, but it kind of just enables us to get back into the flow of things, and I think we need that. I think that's fine enough. I didn't see how long that fight was. The answer is too long. I want to keep Lune, so let's swap out my Alpha Verso, maybe. Play as CL. Okay, so going this way, across the bridge. Man, we've been playing 50 minutes. We barely made any progress. I recognize, I guess, some of 15 minutes of that was a very long fight. It was a pretty fun fight, all things considered, but it was tough.
Expedition 61, Margot. See, but I disagree. I don't think she's lonely. She's alone, but she's not lonely. They clearly have some sort of society here, and she's the odd one out. Well, except for her co-conspirator in the workshop. I've never seen creatures fighting amongst themselves before. I admit I'm impressed by her creativity and drive. I feel almost like a traitor for saying it. But there's something about her. You can't help but want her to reach the sky.
Talking about she who reaches for the sky, I guess, like the Reacher. The third axon. Each of the axons are, I guess, Renoir's children. Mael being the Reacher, Siren, I'm assuming, is Clea. And then the many faces of Verso, I guess, are the masks. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'm thinking too hard about it. This one's obviously Mael. Oh, we don't have I was gonna say, we don't have... There was a moment where there was no fog. You could actually see. We're pretty high up, it turns out. Oh, there's like wings up there. Y'all saw that? I saw that. Looks like we might be in the third act, maybe towards the end of this. Oh, we should rest. Expedition 61. What level are we now? 58 still. I mean, we're not getting like... I guess we're getting a decent amount of experience from these fights. I think we are at the appropriate level. Oh, we might actually be at the end. And this is like a way down. I guess you don't really need a way down though. You could just fast travel. I was gonna say I missed an item here. I heard the item shimmer.
An advantage.
What is this going? This appears to be a demon. Can't help but notice this is a demon. See how this goes. Chromatic Brasilier. Summons 2 fire orbs. Okay, we shoot those.
A storm is coming.
They just shot Verso and he died. Okay, these are some mechanics. I'm gonna just do this. Save her AP. We're gonna res Verso.
Go again.
Makes me wish I saved my Bouche-Clé Fortify a little, but we'll Troubadour Trumpet instead.
Invigorating.
Got Powerful and Shell.
It likes you. My turn.
Okay. It's gonna heal every time we do this. Do we have to break it? I don't understand the mechanic with this yet.
My turn.
Okay, well, we're doing some damage, I guess.
Go. Get ready.
That's not the... Okay. Learning, we're learning a little bit, maybe. Let's just go with the mayhem. Why is she so quiet? I think I noticed that earlier. Maybe it's just that voice line. Switches stance.
Your turn.
It's weak to fire now. I had a feeling it was a 3-hit combo. 4, 5, 6. That's the old 6-hit combo, in case anyone else wasn't keeping track of that. She's just gonna res Verso again.
Reborn once more.
He's just gonna attack. This is a hard fight. And a Berserker Slash.
I've got this.
Oops. Messed that up. I tried to parry it that time. Okay. Maybe that's what we need to do.
Oh well.
I don't know what happened there really. I'm not a big fan of it. I'm gonna res Verso again.
Reborn once more.
Do I dare even shoot these? I can't even shoot this one. Okay, you gotta pop them when he's in the other phase. This is what I'm gathering a little bit there. A mark would be beautiful. There's still a chance? Oh my god, we got it. So now we can perfect break.
Break. Careful now.
Okay, this is the meta.
Get ready.
Pop one orb. I'm feeling pretty good about this fight now, and we can break him again.
Yes, I'd love a dance.
Okay,
Let's push
that's
forward.
fine. We need a, or we would love a mark. No mark. Not what you want to see. We're gonna go with the immolate, maybe. Actually, it's just melee, honestly. He's got Ramasir Bonk, which is pretty good. I think we take it. It just makes sense. Gives Verso free follow-ups. What is his Radiant again? Let's save up our Radiant for now. No mark.
You're outmatched.
I guess I should have saved the points for a great follow-up instead. It's okay, probably. Still pretty good.
Watch out. Let's carve a path.
Okay, this will be a nice follow-up. Got like 6 shots there. 84,000.
Storm is coming.
We just go for the mayhem, probably? Yeah. Oh, he absorbed one. That's kind of bad, but it's fine.
Violence.
Okay, so it's switch stance. Does that mean that we can blow this up? Oh, we can't even blow this up again unless it gets in range. There we go. Maybe. No? Yeah, it actually did crazy damage. Okay, we figured out the, like, basically the whole fight, I feel like. And now it's over. A chassier stab. Vaselim, new weapon for Lune. Got some Luminas learnt as well. Actually, I want to see what the list is. Vaselim's level 21. Alright, 2 Chroma Catalysts. 5 Luminas. Basically level up for everyone. Anti-Blight and Protecting Tint. So we can get rid of Protecting Tint. He doesn't really need it. I mean, it's not bad for him, I guess, right? Healing Tints also apply Shell. We want Protecting Heal. Does this cycle the way I think it does? On applying Shell, yada yada, heal 15% on a buff, and then if you heal an ally on a buff, it applies Shell? Does it just stack like that? Because if so, it's kind of funny. We're gonna try it out, I guess. She's still not tainted enough. He still needs to expose his break. She got anti-blight, which is nice. Anti-blight is 10. Might be worth speccing into that if we need to. Let's get rid of Draining Cleanse. For charging weakness, I guess. Charging weakness is probably best on Lune. She has the most elements. Is there any other that we don't have? It doesn't look like it. None of these are like extremely good. What was she using before? This is pretty good because she has fire potential, but it's not any more strong than anyone else, I guess. I'm hoping, I guess, you know what? Yeah, we should just do ones that are high level. We'll do something like that. Oh yeah, she's the one who had second chance on. Let's put second chance back on. That seems good. Okay. Sorry that took so long to figure out. Back to it. Been playing for over an hour now. I think we're almost at the end. It feels like it anyway. That was like a big penultimate boss, perhaps. Penultimate optional boss. I did enjoy that fight. Like I said, when you first started that fight, I was very worried that we would not be able to do that. This does feel like we're at the end, and I can see the top of the tower now, so... It actually, the checkpoint's just called Alicia. Alright, we're definitely gonna finish this little storyline then, right here. Well, we're gonna try. I didn't expect us to be all the way at the top, but it seems we are. I thought there might be a little more. But of course, we still have to battle her, right? That's how we interface with every character in this game, basically.
Hello.
Alicia. Your letter.
You've been invited to Smash Bros. Whoa. There's like a graphical glitch there. She's gonna throw it away? Even her gloves have the little stains of gold on them. Everyone's frozen except for Alicia and Mael.
She blames us. Doesn't she? You didn't deserve that.
I just realized this is all shot in 3x4. Well, not shot, I guess. There's no film involved, but is this like a painted version of the mother, the paintress? Because like as Mael represents Alicia's avatar from the real world. I think this Alicia is like a painted version of her, painted by the mother.
Oh, you're the real accent. You know, Papa painted her.
Okay, so this is Renoir's impression of
So
Alicia.
you know who she represents?
She's clipping her hand in her mime pants.
You like being here with her.
Wait, are we gonna do the 1v1 battle? Is that what's happening here? Okay, sick. Like I said, this is how you interface with everything. Dang. Dang, girl. You can move. Man, she goes twice every time Mael goes. Mael has to do some big damage here. This is gonna be scary. Let's try for the mark. I was really okay. We do big damage. Let's go for Gustave's homage.
For Gustav.
Big damage. At least he gets stronger.
Let's dance.
Oh, it's a gradient. We can do this. We can do this. We just need to not get hit by every first hit there was. There were some dodges there, but it was bad. I think we can do this. It kind of sucks that we have to go like this, though, but it's okay. I guess we can see the Axon's building again. Skip! Okay. I was just kind of spamming B, I'll admit. I can definitely parry that one. It's gonna be tough though. Go for the mark. No mark. Gustav's homage seems pretty freaking good, so keep it up. Keep it up, sweetie. I'm proud of you. More crits blow. Alright. Less than half HP. She goes 3 times next. That's the one you got at the gradient. Shit. This is very bad. You don't need me to say that. I like this. This is the theme. She's faster. She goes 4 times now. Okay, I'm just letting this go. I'm just letting this go. Okay, we need to think ourselves through a bit more. I feel like I have to change. Like, clearly something's wrong with our moveset. Like, it doesn't work the way we want to. I mean, if we're going for the Gustav homage, honestly, the worst part is what we could do is we could just pray for the mark. If we get that mark off, we actually just win. I think, which kind of sucks.
On me.
Also, getting any parry would be beautiful. That 4th hit is faster than I expect.
This will hurt.
Calm down, Mael.
Finesse and precision.
Decided it. Let's go for Fleur Fury instead. Maybe that'll set us up better. That's huge. That was crazy how much damage that did. Yo, her Fleur of Fury is way better than mine. Can we acknowledge that? Don't die!
I'm ready.
It's time. We're ending the fight on Gustav's homage. I prayed for the mark. It did not happen, but it's fine. Because we got all of that. And a bag of potato chips. Lithum and Painted Me. New costume. She learned how to be tainted as well. I'm so proud of her. It's so weird that this is a 3x4. Oh, this is really cute. And then they're gonna kill the Axon together? This is why Alicia was waiting here. Or she's just gonna leave the Axon. And leave it up to Mael? Okay. I can see why she would not want the Axon destroyed, but I also could see why she might. Because you don't need this version of yourself through your father's eyes existing. But maybe she likes the idea that she can still reach for the stars despite everything. And plus, this painted version of Alicia is aware she's painted at this point, for sure. As Verso is. His eyes are still kind of like subtly moving, like a human's would. Except he's frozen in time, so it's a little weird.
I guess this represents his hope for us.
I feel like I'm kind of like on the ball with most of these. Yeah, for you. You recognize. It's not really.
Go. Claim your piece of sky.
I don't think these metaphors are or allegories are particularly complicated. That's kind of what I'm getting at. So I don't feel, you know, like I'm doing some crazy detective work or anything. But I feel good that I mostly know what's going on. Despite my breaks. Like I said, I've been taking time away from the game, but I still think about this game a lot. Verso knows something
Whispers
happened.
have to fly. Let me give you a new beginning.
Are they gonna form together? Or they can't?
Alicia.
I don't know if they're intentionally supposed to be clipping through each other like that. I guess so. I feel like they're not supposed to be intentionally clipping.
Wait. Mael!
That's his sister, you ding dong! Verso's going through everything he's going through just to lose everything he had. This is my kind of guy. Like, he knows it's for the best. He knows this is just an amalgamation. That's not the word I'm looking for. What's the word I'm looking for? A farce. That's not really the word either. Artificial. Artifice. That's a word. And as much as artifice can be nice, can be comforting, I wonder if CL is always the one here, or if I chose Lune earlier, she would be the one comforting me. I do think CL seems more like the emotional thinker. I like how she has the hover hand because he might be wearing armor. But because I have him in the swimsuit, it just looks like she's hover handing him. Verso. I love you, big boy. Hey, there's our... Speaking of big boy, look at the bestest big boy right there. Lithium. In Virtuo Stance, hitting a marked enemy doesn't remove mark. Switch to Virtuo Stance on counterattack. Gain shell when switching out of Virtuo Stance. See, like, this could be really good, but... Man. Man. We're not even really using the Medallum's, like, actual thing. We just want the Virtuos start. So maybe we could be switching her thing up a little bit. At the very least, we should be taking advantage of the burn. Oops. Okay, we're done here. We had our emotional moment for the episode. It doesn't look like they want us going up here. Although you can. She did learn how to be tainted, so we should remove that. If we ever level up in Verdant Affinity, that's gonna be crazy for her. We got a new one, didn't we? Oh no, it's the weapon. She is the one consuming gradients, so we'll give her that. And then swap her costume is the new thing we got. I'll look at Lumina's at a later date. We'll go with the Painted Me Real Mael set. I mean, since we're switching everyone up. We'll keep Minoko the way he is. I mean, I kind of like her as Siren for now. I do like this, like, simple skirt for her. You know what? We're approaching the end. Maybe we just put the expedition costumes back on. Give them their classic styles. Although, if anyone's getting... I kind of like his swimsuit for whatever reason. Pure is cute, but, like, all this is a little much. I kind of like this. I'll be real. We might do that. Just swap up the... I don't remember the last name of the family here. But swap them up. Our boy Esquier. Okay, this is a convenient time for us to... At camp, Verso refuses to talk to anyone. He stands alone by the lake. After a while, Mael decides to go and talk to him. This is the first time like Verso had an event, I think. Because like Verso's the player character, so...
I'm sorry. It's what she wanted. I owed her that much. We owed her that much. I honored her wishes. That's something neither you nor Renoir ever did. And not Maman either.
I didn't get to say goodbye. You didn't wait. You didn't give me a chance to persuade her.
She knew what she wanted. You wouldn't have been able to sway her.
She's not you. You don't know that. I know her better than you do. But you didn't even give me the chance to try. You just erased her.
Verso.
You've lost two brothers. You know what it's like to lose your sibling and never get the chance to say goodbye. You painters, you just do what you want. You don't care how it affects the rest of us.
Yeah, I guess Verso doesn't actually have a connection to this Mael / Alicia. He kind of sees her as a sister, but he doesn't have a history.
I do care. I know you're hurting, but the person who made that decision wasn't me. It was her.
I really do like this outfit for Mael. This hair, the bangs there are annoying the heck out of me.
Would have been wrong to deny her just so you could try and talk her out of her decision.
She's the last of my family. I have no one left now.
You have me.
Yeah.
You have us.
Mael, I wasn't ready.
Don't understand. You were ready when you set Papa free. You expected that he would erase the canvas and everyone in it. Isn't that the same thing?
It's different. It's different.
It was going to be by his hand instead of hers.
Why did she do that?
You know why. But you're right. I should have thought of you. I should have given you a chance to say goodbye.
Girl, fix your hair.
I'm truly sorry, Verso.
I'm sorry, I'm ruining this precious moment.
At least she's free now.
Despite his frustration, Verso understands Mael's words. He appreciates that Mael is honest with him, and Mael empathizes deeply with Verso. They feel closer to each other. Makes sense. They sit in silence a little longer this time. Mael comforts Verso. They head back to the others. Usually it's the opposite. We'll hang out in camp a little bit longer.
Is there anyone special you'd want Mael to bring back? You've been around for 100 years. Anyone you miss?
Yeah. One person. and all the expeditioners I traveled with.
All right. We're talking about Gustav a little bit.
Is there any...
Yes,
Okay, that's it.
and
Yeah,
all
I
the
forgot she's maxed out
Yes.
anyway.
And
We're maxed out. I don't need to talk to my wife anymore.
Strange. Watching.
Mael.
She has.
Yeah.
We have to find our parents on Siren's island.
So, you're really enjoying... Can't rely.
We need to do the quest for him, for Minoko, but I think the Sacred River is a little out of our league at the moment. Let's talk to Mael, of course.
Mael.
I'm getting quite tired of her counting on me.
Let's see how this goes. Verso approaches Mael, who's staring at the monolith by herself.
The monolith looks strange without Mama or her number there.
It feels empty
now.
instead of less oppressive.
Yeah. I kind of miss seeing her there. I wonder what Mama's doing now. She must be so upset.
So she'd be in the real world and apparently a little like weak or ill from being in the painting for too long.
Yeah.
Claire won't be happy either. They're probably driving each other crazy right now. Although, I doubt Claire's been home much. Knowing her, she's probably hunting down the writers responsible for the fire.
Okay, so the writers caused the fire, which kind of caused this whole world to exist because of Maman's despair at potentially losing her daughter's future and beauty, among other things. She created this painting, which has caused the strife of the family.
Sounds like Claire.
And Clea is probably taking it out in her own way, / avoiding the drama as she can.
Yeah. Barely saw her when I was home.
Right, and Verso's
Verso's
death.
very personally.
I didn't consider that the fact that Verso's actually dead. And we have a simulacrum of Verso. That was the word I was looking for earlier. Instead I came out with the word artifice.
We all did.
I've met her 3 times.
You have?
The first time was right after the fracture with Expedition Zero. She stopped us at the barrier.
She told you everything then.
Yeah. Then tried to kill us when we wouldn't go home.
So he has been aware for a long time.
Claire.
She found me years later and tried to recruit me. Then she found me again. 16 years ago. Told me to keep an eye on you. I think she felt you were safer here. Away from her war.
That makes sense. 16 years ago, Mael was born.
Wait. So, you've been watching me this whole time?
From afar. I'd slip back to Lumiere occasionally.
So, you knew where I was, and you left me there too.
I couldn't exactly take you with me, but I tried to look out for you. And once you left Lumiere, I stayed close. I cleared all the really dangerous Nevrons out of your path, and I pulled you away on the beach.
But you also let Renoir kill the rest of the expedition. You didn't help them.
There were too many of them to save.
I need to ask you something.
What?
You wouldn't lie to me, right?
I think we're well past that.
On the cliff. Gustav,
Could he not have saved him?
What is it?
did you let Renoir kill Gustav? Could you have saved him?
Yes is the truth. No, I got there late is a lie. Well, I'm not playing Liza P, which is good because they would pressure you into doing this within like 10 seconds. We have time to think about it. I've been lying a lot in Liza P. And usually in Liza P, it's white lies that prove you're a human. You have a shred of humanity because you're trying to console someone one way or another with your lies, even if they are lies. They're there to make the person feel better. In this case, this is a lie that would make them feel better. But I don't want to lie to her. And I want to know the truth.
Yes. I'm sorry.
Why?
I was afraid. If you found out about the canvas and he was there, you would refuse to help me send Maman home.
So you let him die?
That's a bad answer, bro.
I did. I should have told you everything sooner, but I couldn't take any chances.
Thanks. For telling me the truth. Yeah. It looks bland without a number.
You're a paintress? Paint something.
How about, Papa, you go home?
Catchy.
Come on, let's do it.
Mael and Verso's bond is now unbreakable, forged in truth. Yeah, I can't imagine lying there, but I guess it would have made her feel a little better. They head to the monolith, and Mael repaints it. Wait, actually though? Sending a message to her father. This adventure helped Mael better understand her painter side. New gradient attack unlocked. Gomage! Yo, we can gomage people! They return to camp to the rest of the expedition. Excuse me? She can gomage people? What does that mean? I don't know how to check that. It doesn't let me check that. Alright. I guess we'll have to figure that out in future.
No poetry lately.
I'm not really inspired these days.
Let's see if SKA has more of that wine you like. Maybe that'll help.
Definitely should upgrade some of these weapons we're using. We only have one grandiose to level to 20. So we're just gonna level up everything to 19, I guess. Base attack gives 4 perfection is nuts. We might even skip C rank with that. She needs to level this up for sure. And then I guess he does too. Okay. That feels alright. Let's spend the Lumina as well. Why did they level up? Oh, I guess because they're different levels is the answer. Sure. 105 each. So they actually have like 13 or so. I'll look at that on my own time.
Explore under the ocean.
Aren't you scared of what we'll find there?
The stones of the sea are my friends too.
We've already heard that convo, but we haven't talked to SKA much this whole episode, so felt like I had to do that. Remember the current objective. Wait, I want to see. Did this? Oh, she did. Does it actually say Papa go home? Probably. That's fun. Okay. I'm gonna call this an episode here. Might as well. Thank you so much for watching, folks. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, click that like button. I'm excited to play more. We're gonna see through the conclusion of this game. I don't know what we're gonna do next. I'll figure that out on my own time. Again, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!